This is my response to prompt 2 for EEO 310. I am interviewing my mother about the humanities subjects that she would have learnt as a primary school-aged child. This is Meg Cole. What stands out to you as a humanities subject that you learnt as a primary school student in South Africa?
Well, what you would have called humanities, we called social studies, and it was based on our immediate environment and working together as a group to research a topic. And the one that stands out to me mostly was called nature study.
And what grade level were you in when you did this study?
Well, in South Africa, the grade was called Standard 4, but here it would be known as grade 6.
Could you describe what nature studies entailed?
We were each given an African animal that we needed to do research on, and we needed to present the facts in the form of a project on a big piece of cardboard which would then be displayed.
How did the teacher present this unit of work, and did you find that you were engaged with the content?
Well, it was mostly teacher talk and chalk for the initial stages of the unit, and I wasn't a little girl who focused very well. When I was literally a member of an audience, I didn't hang on my teacher's every word. I tended to be a bit of a daydreamer, so I actually lost the thread of any discussion that might have taken place, and my teachers used to get very frustrated at me. However, when they became facilitators and provided us with a skeletal outline of what they wanted in the form of a project, I was very engaged. I wouldn't remember the content being taught unless I was given the freedom to research and find information out independently.
So was that what this subject was all about? Was it were you given a lot of freedom towards the end stages of the project to research?
Yes, that was what was expected of us.
What kind of resources did your teachers give you or example for you to help you research your topic?
The resource that was available to most children when I was a primary school child was that every family had at least one set of encyclopedias. I guess what was really exciting was the individual research that happened led on to a week camp in the Kruger National Park, which of course highlighted all the African animals. The week that we spent in the Kruger National Park, we had stapled booklets, and each evening half an hour was devoted to freely discussing the animals we had seen on our bus tour and finding the relevant animal in the booklet and filling in a description of that animal. For instance, whether it was a carnivore or a herbivore, and if it was a herbivore, was it a browser or a grazer? So it wasn't just a fun camp, it actually had an educational slant to it. And of course we got a better understanding of vertebrates in the animal kingdom because we had to classify what group each animal belonged to. We were seeing animals in their natural surroundings, and it reinforced for us the importance that each animal had within the food chain, within its natural habitat.
So how did you feel that this study was relevant to you as a school-aged child?
It made me aware of what was part of my environment around me. For a child growing up in South Africa, it was important to understand the history of your natural surroundings and the geography of your country. It seemed as though a focus on the wild animals, some of which are unique to South Africa, was a great way to engage us.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.